and welcome back to my channel. So today is a long-awaited reading for Miss Jennifer Lopez, Jenny from the block. J.Lo is her name. I have put J.Lo up on the poll so many times on my Instagram page and she has never won, and I was so happy this week to finally see her win because it's a long-awaited reading. She's someone who's been suggested from the very beginning, so I just want to get into this reading. So if you like this reading, please hit a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos just like this because I post them every single week. If you want to be involved in who I read for next, then remember to head over to my Instagram page at I am Kirstie Lewis to have your say in the vote. And if you'd like to have a private reading with me, they are now available. You can email me at kirstieLewisreadings@outlook.com for more information. But without further ado, let's get into reading for Don't Be Fooled by the Rocks That I Got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Right, I'm telling you, this woman deserves a legendary award for her contribution to music. As I connected with J.Lo's energy, there's certain things I wanted to know. I wanted to know, why have her relationships never worked? Like, why has she had so many relationships? Like, what's happened? Like, why has it been that way? And as I connected with her energy, I just felt her fierce independence. You know, she is a strong woman. And Spirit actually tells me she's very, very smart, okay? But she has been known in the past to make hasty decisions, and she doesn't follow her intuition very well. So she'll get gut feelings about the men she's with, but she will push them aside. J.Lo wants desperately to be in a loving relationship, but she is not someone who is willing to compromise, and she's not someone who's willing to back down on what she wants, and that is why her relationships haven't worked. Also, Spirit tells me that J.Lo goes for men that do not match her. The reason her and P. Diddy lasted for such a long time is because he matched her on a power level. She's very powerful, she's very strong, okay, and she's very stubborn. She will not back down on what she wants. And the men she goes with are men who need compromise in her relationship, and she is someone who's not willing to compromise, okay? She's not willing to compromise on what she wants. It's kind of like, I want it like this and this is how it's going to be, okay? And if it doesn't go like that, and if it doesn't go how she wants it, then it's a big problem, okay? And the reason her and P. Diddy lasted for such a long time is because he was also the same way. He also had his own independence and he could make himself happy. Mark Anthony, Spirit is telling me, wanted compromise from the relationship but loved her so much that he was willing to back down. So each relationship's been different, and she's got so much strength, and honestly, in a relationship, I feel like her energy is the masculine energy and she needs someone to come in and match her on that level. Is the man she's with the man she's going to be with forever? No, he's not. Does she know that? Yes, she does. But again, J.Lo doesn't listen to her intuition. So I do feel like they're engaged. I don't follow J.Lo on Instagram or anything like that, so I couldn't tell you. But I do feel like they're engaged, and I don't feel like it will ever see itself through to marriage. I don't feel like it will ever go through to marriage, and if it does, it will not be long-lived, because this man is not the man for her. There is a man for her who Spirit tells me that she dated before, like way back in the day, for a very short amount of time, and they're telling me that it wasn't a high profile relationship and people wouldn't have known about it, but they are making me feel like he's a rapper, or he's something to do with hip hop, he's something to do with that element of things. It's not Puff Daddy, they're not getting back together. I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards for J.Lo. They're also telling me there's a biopic coming for J.Lo. I'm not clear whether it's her biopic and it's a film of her life, or whether she's acting out someone else's life, but it is a documentary of another music artist or an actress's life, and she is the character, she is the playing the main person. So they are telling me that there's a lot more acting coming for her. But let's see what the cards say for Jenny from the block. J.Lo. I feel like J.Lo as well, like, she moves on very quickly. I think we know that. She's not one to like, she's not a very emotional person, J.Lo. She's not a very emotional person. Like, I don't feel like she's one to dwell on things at all. Spirit was insistent on giving her the colour yellow, so I've got this candle here which has stripes of yellow in, and obviously this candle here which is yellow. So she's got a lot of, not, when I say she's got a lot of energy, she's not someone who's like in your face, but she's got high energy. Like, she doesn't get drained out very quickly, and that's because she's not an emotional person. If you're an empath or you're a very sensitive soul, you'll find that your energy gets drained very quickly, whereas J.Lo's energy doesn't, because she's quite, keeps her energy to herself and doesn't allow herself to drain out. They do tell me that, you know, J.Lo doesn't forget where she comes from. I know she is Jenny from the block. But they also tell me that means she's very, very cautious with her money. And I pulled out the tiger's eye here because she's also very cautious about who she keeps in her circle. So, she's very, very cautious about who she keeps in her circle. Again, she holds her energy to herself and she holds her love to herself. Again, one of the reasons she doesn't really do too well in relationships, because she's not overly affectionate, okay? And citrine, again, that's for abundance and keeping your assets close to you. J.Lo has 2 kids, doesn't she? A boy and a girl. They are drawing me to the boy because I feel like the boy could come into the industry. Again, they're bringing me acting with that, so I feel like he may want to get involved in that. Right, Jennifer Lopez. Okay, that flew out, so we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay. I just sense she wants to do a bit of travelling as well, like without work, like just personal travelling. And they're taking me to Spain with her specifically, so if you see that on her Instagram page, let me know. Okay, High Priestess. She's very she is actually, I'm not surprised to see that card, because she's got a very strong head on her shoulders. Okay, J.Lo's energy is very weird because there's almost like 2 characters in her body. She's got like 2 characters, okay? It's like one side of her is so nice and really friendly, although she's very reserved. She does hold back. Like I said, she keeps her energy to herself. She doesn't give off a lot. She keeps it inside. So one side of her is very, like, if you met her, you think she's very polite and very calm. But if you cross her, like I said, in a relationship, she doesn't get what she wants. She can be a bitch. She can. She can be quite nasty. Okay. Yeah, she's got to let this relationship go. She's got to let this relationship go. This is not the one for her. Absolutely not. He doesn't match her in any way. In any way, shape or form. When I was shuffling for her... Okay, I'm going to take those. When I was shuffling for her... yeah, there's a new man. There's a new man. One more card. When I was shuffling for her, I think it was the 6 of Pentacles kept flipping over, which talks about benefits of experience. And it was Spirit almost saying to her, look, stop, don't make the same mistakes that you made before. Like, learn from them. Okay. Yep. I'm not surprised at this at all. All I gotta say for you, J.Lo, is let this relationship go. All of these cards are telling you to let it go. You already know. The High Priestess has come to say what you're feeling is right. This man is not the man for you. Their relationship behind closed doors is not great. I don't care. I mean, like I said, I don't follow her on Instagram. So if she's got pictures of them loved up or whatever, I don't care. It's not, he's not the one, okay? He's not the one. However, there is a man there who is. There is a man. I wish okay, I'm going to put this out boldly, okay, because when I said who is he before, when I was meditating on her, I said, well, who is he? Who is he? Spirit wouldn't tell me, but they did mention Nas, okay? Now, I don't know whether Nas is in a relationship. I know he was with Khalees. I know he's not with Khalees anymore. So I don't know. I'm going to put that out there boldly. It might not be Nas, but it's a man of Nas's stature. Does that make sense? It's a man of Nas's position. It's a man who could take J.Lo on and actually take her on as a matched partner, okay? Because she goes for men who don't match her, who don't come from the same background as her, who don't understand her, who don't get her drive and get her headstrongness. They want her to be the soft woman, and she's not a soft woman. She's anything but. She's fiery, passionate, headstrong, smart. She's strong. Like, her strength, I feel it. Like, she's been through some stuff, I could say she's been through some things, but she is a strong woman. Like, she has pure inner strength, okay? And all of these cards here are telling her, like, what you're doing is just you're falling into another pattern. So when a card is reversed, okay, it talks about, you know, it's happening whether you like it or not. The Death card is reversed. The Sun card is reversed. The High Priestess card is reversed. The Five of Swords is reversed. So it just tells you, like, it doesn't matter what you want. You can keep fighting it if you want to, but the ending is coming, no matter how much you want it or not. The Five of Swords reversed talks about defeat, okay? And it's saying you're putting too much energy in to resolve a problem where there is absolutely no way for it to succeed. Go, okay? It is going to be difficult for her. She's not going to find it easy. The Death card reversed talks about an inability to give up what's already done, okay? Living in the past, not letting go, finding every possible way you can to try and make it work, wasting your energy, wasting your time. Spirit is saying to you, J.Lo, that if you just let it go, there is the most loving relationship that is so deserved for you, waiting for you. And do you know what as well? The Ten of Pentacles and the Magician come with that card. So the Ten of Pentacles, the best card, happiness, contentment, commitment. You've got to let things go. You've got to let this relationship go. Something about this man as well that I don't trust. And again, the High Priestess talks about a wise woman, okay, a wise, strong woman who's got a lot of knowledge and, you know, very, very knowledgeable and very, very smart. And I feel like that represents J.Lo very well because, like I said, she's got her head right on her shoulders. But in this reading, it's reversed. So there's things she doesn't know, or there's things she's brushing under the carpet. Do I think this man loves her in a way that she deserves to be loved? Not really. Do I think this man matches her in a way she deserves to be matched? Not really. The Knight of Swords comes in here, and the Knight of Swords represents a battle, okay? If you marry this man, J.Lo, he is going to, and you have to divorce him, he is going to take your money for every bit of thing. Although I do feel like J.Lo would sign a prenup after all these times, but I don't feel like they're married, but they could be. So if you have married him, just be prepared that when you divorce him, he is not going to make it easy, and you are in for a rough, rough ride. The ultimate card in J.Lo's reading is the Magician. The Magician talks about making your dreams come true, your wishes to be fulfilled. In the next 5 years, I feel like although J.Lo is a matured woman, she's what, 50? Or hitting around that age, she's still not settled, okay? And there is an energy of settlement that Spirit wants to now bring into her life. And so the next 5 years are going to be all about her finalising business agreements, investing her money into projects, thinking about finding her home, because I feel like also there's a move of house for her. I feel like her house is not her forever home. There is a legendary award coming for J.Lo. Again, that's within the next 3 to 5 years because she has earned that legendary status. There's also a biopic. Like I said, I don't know if it's hers, but if it's not her, she is acting the life out of somebody else. She's got to get rid of this relationship. The next relationship she gets in is the lifelong partner, the man she will spend the rest of her life with. He will match her on a power level. They will be a power couple. People will look at them and think, they should have been together for years ago. But they both had to go through their own things and come out at the other end. The magician is here to say that it doesn't matter what you do. There is a plan for you, J.Lo. So no matter how hard you want to fight the situation, it's going this way. All of these cards are like, it doesn't matter. You can prolong it, you can try and fight it, you can try and keep it going for as long as you want. At the end of the day, that relationship is going to end and you are going to have to go through a new one. The end of that relationship is going to be very difficult for her because, again, she's going to feel like she's gone back to square one and she has to start again. Spirit just want you to be comfortable and settled, and this man is not the man that you need to settle with, and having him there is just blocking her completely. In order for her to go into the next phase of her life, which really is about settling down and taking a step back, and I don't think she'll ever disappear. J.Lo's not someone who's ever going to disappear, like we never hear from her again, but certainly I don't feel like there's any more music coming from her, and there might be the odd film every now and then, but I feel like that's as much as we'll get from J.Lo. I feel like now is really about the energy of her just moving forward and settling down and going into the family life that she's sacrificed for so many years. But it's positive. She's just got to learn to be a bit more intuitive and follow her gut. But that's it really. Spirit is very, very insistent on this man not being the one for her. But like I said, watch out for this guy in the hip hop game, because I feel like he is the one she's meant to be with. Someone who's actually always been a part of her life. Like, no matter what, he's kind of always been there in the background, and she's always been in the background of his life, and they've seen each other at events and things like that, but it's never really flourished. It's never really been the right time, and I feel like now is the right time in both of their lives for them to make it work. So I'm excited to see who he is. Anyway, if you like this reading, please hit a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe down below if you haven't already and you enjoy readings like this. On Instagram if you want to be involved with who I read for next, and just follow all of the things that go on outside of the YouTube videos. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, again, just email me at kirstieLewisreadings@outlook.com for more information. And I will see you soon for another reading. Thank you.